My name is Heidi Lovato, and I am a person with hearing loss. I wasn't born with hearing loss. I'm considered late deafened. I've heard that term. And so I was 39 years old when I found out that I had hearing loss. And I would say I went through all the stages of loss. Just like anything else. I was losing a sensory. I was in denial initially, which is why it took me about 3 years to get hearing aids. And it was due to almost losing my job because I needed to fix my ears, or so I was told by my boss. And so I went through denial. I was very angry. I went through anger. I was climbing the corporate ladder, so to speak, in my career in banking, and worked my way up, and here all of a sudden my hearing loss dissipated, and I was really frustrated because I thought, now what? Now what am I going to do? So I was very angry about that. I was depressed. I went through depression because I wasn't sure what was next for me, what was in store for me. I actually went on a 7-month hiatus from working. I took a time out to figure this out. So I was fortunate enough to work with the wonderful people in vocational rehab who helped me kind of work through that process of depression and all those stages of loss. And that's how I learned about, Heidi, you're going through all these stages of loss. So finally I was through acceptance, and I was like, okay, this is my life. Now I need to take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and move forward. One of the key things that I was told in my process of my stages of grief and loss with hearing loss was I needed to learn that I don't have any less quality of a life, that my life can still be quality. I'm just going to live it a little differently than what I thought. And that really resonated with me. That really stuck with me that, yeah, you're right. My life can still be great. And it wasn't the end of the world because I lost my hearing. So it was at that point that I started to go through acceptance. And I think the hardest thing for me once I went through acceptance was realizing in the workplace, because now I'm getting back into work. I mean, I'm still young. I can still continue my career or find a new career. And it was just figuring out how to be an advocate for myself in the workplace, because let's face it, we're at work more than we're at home sometimes. And so they become our family. We build a social network, and when you have hearing loss, it's important to be able to communicate that, because there were times where I didn't feel I fit in certain environments because I didn't hear about the Starbucks run, it wasn't included in a conversation, or maybe they thought they included me, but I didn't hear it. So there's all those dynamics in the workplace that I had to try to navigate, and that's why it was important for me to have a network of other people with hearing loss that I could kind of bounce some ideas through. So come up with some good communication methods so that I didn't feel that in the workplace. But it's really important to get plugged in with others, having a support group, and really having friends that understand, because the truth really is you don't really know until you've experienced something what it's like. And the only people that can really identify with my struggles, our struggles in the community of hearing loss, are other people with hearing loss. So it's been really cool to meet other people and build some great friendships and a good network, a support system. And that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I look forward to a new career and starting a new career in a different industry. So I'm excited about that. The future is bright.